Peekaboo, Canagou. You behind the hump, peekaboo, Canagou. Behind Earth's curve you slump, poor Canagou. Don't be afraid. Tomorrow is 5-kilometer refraction day. Poor Canagou. Don't be afraid.
For the people out there who say there's no flat earth evidence, not only is this evidence, this is a globe destroyer. There's a mountain in the distance 270 miles away, but you can't see it. They would claim it's Earth curve blocking it. Except twice a year, the sun lines up perfect from certain places where it brings it back. Without the sun, you cannot see it. And they claim that the sun is refracted up almost 5 kilometers. Not only do they have a crazy amount of refraction, it's refraction on a schedule. It knows to be there at the perfect date every year. This mountain should be hidden by thousands of feet of earth curve. And they'll claim that we only see about 200 or 300 meters of the mountain. Well, you be the judge. But what some of them did is they take the known angular size of the sun, which is a little over half a degree, and they try to apply trigonometry to a two-dimensional 270 kilometer image, which is ridiculous, with the sun sitting on the horizon. Wait till you see the consequences, and wait till you see the numbers that they come up with. I got to thinking, man, why haven't we heard about this before? Gee, I wonder. But hopefully some of you share this. Feel free to mirror it. And have a look at these numbers. This is a prime example of why you have to be careful with math proofs.
This blue line down here is ground level at Mt.Canagou. So you can see that this much of the mountain is obscured by water. It's almost like there's some sort of bulge there.
So you heard it here first. All you globers out there denying the hump, one of your top guys just explicitly told you there is a hump there. And why are you calling that ground level? Isn't that ground level at Canagou also, Ruif? And that one? Aren't these all ground level at Canagou? Why the blue one, bud? Oh yeah, because of hump, right? So what I found is that to get to the bottom of Ruhif logic is to go over the numbers he doesn't analyze and bring up. So let's look at them. So what does Ruhif have to do to achieve this quote unquote hump? He has to drop the horizon down almost 5 kilometers. That's what they have to do. That's over twice as much refraction that the flat earth observation would have it at. Ruhif claims that blue line is the bottom of Canagou, and that's where it should be on a flat earth. He's got it at 0.66, basically 0.67 degrees. Let me show you how perspective works, Ruhif, and why your measurements wouldn't work in reality. If we just call these clouds about 2 miles high, so you see that's 2 miles there. As we get closer to the mountain, the clouds drop down, that's 2 miles, and all the way off in the distance is also 2 miles. So let's say this cloud right here is sitting on the horizon. That's about how high it would be, 2 miles or around 2.7 kilometers. Let's see how Ruhif's math matches reality. So we put in a 60 kilometer horizon and a 2.7 kilometer cloud height, and we get 2.5 degrees. So let's see how high this cloud would be at the horizon. We literally have to shrink the screen down to a miniature, and the cloud would be that high. It's sitting over the horizon. Does that match reality? No, I don't think so. I guess Ruhif thinks the mountain's shaped like this, but that blue line at the bottom he's saying is the ground level for Canagou. I guess he's saying that should be a flat earth horizon. But you can't have it both ways, Ruhif. So he wants it both ways, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, we'll even give him the benefit of the doubt and use the refracted value. So we know the angular size of the sun is 0.53 degrees roughly, and the globe calculated drop to the horizon is 0.67 degrees. So the true horizon has to be either globe or flat horizon. So if it's a globe horizon, let's just say that line in the middle, marking the true horizon as a globe horizon, then the flat earth horizon would have to be way up here. It'd have to be off the screen. I literally had to lower the screen to get it to even fit. And if it hasn't registered yet, if that is a globe horizon that's refracted down 5 kilometers, then that line up there is eye level. How's that work? If we claim that the true horizon is a flat earth horizon, then the globe horizon would have to be off the screen down there at the bottom. That's 0.67 degrees. So you can't have a flat and a globe horizon down there. You can't have a flat Earth horizon up above the true horizon and say that it should be below. Ruhif, which is it? So using globe mass, these horizon adjustments are ridiculous. The answer is it's neither. The globe Earth mass is wrong. Let's look at some other measurements. So from here to here is 0.53 degrees in angular size, which at that distance makes 2.7 kilometers. We know the globe mass say that this line is 69 miles to the horizon, which makes this line 200 miles. And all this while this line is 2.7 kilometers. So take a look at that and let it sink in for a minute. So it kind of looks like that yellow and don't belong, right? Well, this gets way worse. Okay, so it says that Canagou is about 50 kilometers from the sea. Okay, and the globe mass say it's about 69 kilometers to the horizon. So we got 69 kilometers to the horizon. And from this little line, from the mountain to the land, is 50 kilometers, which makes this little line 150 kilometers. Are you kidding me? This is worth the double take. So we know we have 270 kilometers to the mountain. And by globe mass, numbers the globe is stuck with, 70 kilometers to the horizon. So that leaves 200 kilometers. So we also know from Google 50 kilometers from the mountain to the water's edge. So that leaves 150 kilometers. When I was first doing this, I'm like, where am I supposed to put the 150 kilometer line at? And I realized it's going to squeeze in that teeny little spot. Now I realized that the lines are going to get smaller as you go off in the distance, but they can't go from large down to small and then regrow back into bigger. But this is the globe numbers. You know, they're stuck with it. So they've got a 150 kilometers shrivel right there over the water. So from their 5 kilometer high eye level, due to a 5 kilometer refracted horizon drop, to the 150 kilometer where the hell are you going to put me smidget, I figure this is worth sharing. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.
Come out and play Canagou. Is it something you fear? Come out and play Canagou. Why only once a year? Rise and shine, Canagou. End your annual slumber. Where art thou, Mt.Canagou? Show us your umbra penumbra. Peekaboo, Canagou. And you behind the hump. Peekaboo, Canagou. Behind the curve you slump. Poor Canagou. Don't be afraid. Tomorrow is 5 kilometer refraction day. Poor Canagou. Don't be afraid. For solar lies keep globers at bay. Rise and shine, Mt.Canagou. Show us your silhouette. Wakey, wakey, Mt.Canagou. Your rise as the sun sets. 180 miles away. 5 kilometers of refraction. They will say good night.